Guys, it's Jen. So I'm going to be doing my Shop My Stash right now. I'm actually really sad because I have been absolutely loving the items that I've had in this compartment. I have been loving them. So right now I'm actually going to be showing you what I've been using and everything. So I'll pull it over here and I'll talk to you guys about everything that I have been using and loving and show you what I'll be putting back. First, I do want to show you this because I do have this little gadget back here. This has a bunch of samples in it that I'm going to be using and I haven't actually touched yet. But I did have my Sephora Pro eyeshadow. It's the editorial Pro Pigment editorial palette. I actually like this a bit. There are some finicky shades like this one right here I can't use on the eye, but I can make a good swatch. So it could just be like user error. This is something that I need to start playing with and I kind of want to keep it in a little bit. But I think what I'll do is I'll just grab it when I want to because I have so many other things I really need to use. And this is something that I foresee using a lot maybe in spring. So I'm going to put this back right now. And also, let's see. These eyeshadow these lipsticks right up here, these ones are going to be in project pans all next year and they're something that I want to focus on using because I want them out of my collection. So I've already talked about those on my Instagram. If you want, I'll link that below. Go ahead and check that out. But right now, all of these lipsticks and this lip liner and stuff, these are all going to stay. This was in my previous project. I'm just using it until the end of the year and then I'm going to call it done. But I do have to put these little eyeshadow things away. So I had a couple of liquid shadows in and I had 3 different ones and I only used the Stila one once. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull in the Milani one again. Just for one thing because it is a really cute playful color, and I think what I'm gonna do, no, you know what, maybe I'll keep this one in because it's silver sparkles for Christmas, so I'll keep the Stila one in and I'm gonna put the other 2 back, and if I need to I can just reach for those. This lip liner is going to go with my Sin lipstick. This was also in my project pan for 20 and 2020 and I didn't finish it, but I got more than half completed. So this I want to keep in and see if I can get more use on that also throughout the year, but just as my own like personal completion thing. And then this is an eyeliner, which I'm going to keep in all the time because I just need an eyeliner handy. This also is going to be in a future project, so I'm keeping that in there. Okay, so everything up here is good. Let's talk about the rest. So this Lorac Pro, this is a Pan That palette for next year. I've already started. I gave myself 2 extra months because I've never actually completed a full eyeshadow palette. And I really want to complete one, even though this is really little. For me, this would be like a big feat to get one eyeshadow palette out of my collection. So I'd actually physically use it to get it out, so that stays in. But the Berries by Juvia's Place, this is a bomb palette. I love this so much. It has such beautiful pigmentation. The colors are amazing. This is like the perfect palette for me. I love this, but I will put it back and try something new. I'm leaving all of this stuff in here. These are all samples and stuff, so just leaving that in for my sample project. These are all highlighters in here, and I will be putting all of these back. So I have the Milk Makeup one in Lit. This one here, that's really pretty. I actually like all of these highlighters, so that is really good for me. This one is actually, this is Opal, I believe. Opal from Becca, and it's kind of dark. I'm wearing it today a little bit. I don't even know if you can tell, because yeah, you can tell. So I have that highlighter on a lot, but when I look face on, it kind of gives me a muddy look. So I think I need to use it more so like in the summertime. So I'm going to put this back. It's not my favorite, but it definitely gives you a lot of shine on the skin for sure when the light hits it. Then I had my Mary Luminizer. I used this a couple times and actually really did like this as well. And same thing with the Profusion in, what is this, 2? I think this is number 2. I don't even know. I think it's number 2. But this is super pretty, really, really gorgeous. Just a nice, easy to wear, like goldy kind of shade. So like that, I'm going to put that back. All of those will be switched out. In this side, I have a couple of things I think I might keep in. My Too Faced powder. I want to use all of my face powders up if I can. So I'm just going to adjust you a little bit here. I want to try and keep this in. It smells divine. Like, it just smells beautiful. But I need to use this up because I've had this for a long time. And look at that price. That needs to go. I'm trying to put prices on things so I can keep track of my totals. So if you see like big, ugly like numbers and stuff everywhere, that's just because I'm keeping track of what things cost me in my year-end empties and also like every year moving forward. This is a MAC blush in Breezy. I have a massive dip going in here, like a huge dip. You can see. I want to try and hit pan on this, or at least use it all the way up in next year. So I'm keeping that in. And then my mineral veil, there's not much left in here. I don't know if you can see. There's very little bit left. It's like down to here. So I'm going to just try and use that up. So that can stay in there too. This is my face palette, Pan That Face palette for 20 and 21, or not 20 and 21, just 2021. Pan That Face palette 2021. This I need out of my collection. It's old, and I'm using it today for my highlight under my eye and my contour. Also my blush. My blush is in here as well. I used this one here, which is the shade Blasphemy. Really beautiful color. I really like it. It's pretty. I just use a little bit in the back because my eyes are really like the focal point. So it's really pretty though. Highly recommend. I don't know if they actually have that anymore, but I do recommend it if they do. This is the MAC Holiday palette from, I think, I want to say last year or 2 years ago. It's got a highlighter, a blush, and a bronzer. I barely got any use out of this, to be completely honest. But I did use it. Like you can see there's usage, a little bit of usage on each one. So I think I'm going to put this back. I'll get a little usage of everything. And I also have my Tarte blush palette. I used this a couple times, but I gotta put it back and bring something new. And I've had that in for 2 rounds now. Now for the fun stuff. I had the Tammy Revolution or Tammy and Revolution palette, Tropical Carnival shadow palette. I love this. This is really, really nice. Again, some of the eyeshadows, very finicky. I had to put the name thing up here because there's no names on here. But these purples are amazing. I really like the matte shades. The blue and green, not so much. But yeah, this is a good palette. I am really happy to have this in my collection, and I can't wait to play with it again in the future. I had my Smoke Sessions brought in because I wanted to use it. I couldn't not use it. And I absolutely love these shades. I did swatches on this side and this one got all nasty. So I'm not impressed. I did pull up some of the hard pan, but it just is kind of a gunky shade. So I'll have to play around with that. But this is such a beautiful eyeshadow palette. I will put this back and I'll grab it when I want to. I'm going to be really light on what I'm choosing this time, but I had so much this month that it was just overwhelming, but I just rotated my palettes. This is the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. This was really beautiful. I did some really nice looks. If you want, you can check my Instagram out for those. I also had the one with the Melt Cosmetics on there as well. I'm trying to post as many eyeshadow looks as I can, so take a look at that. I will link it below. And then I also had the MAC Art Library, its designer eyeshadow palette. Again, freaking love this. That's like no surprise. I love MAC very much. They are dear to my heart. I used this shade and this shade in a look. Go ahead and check out my Instagram for that, as well as this. I think I posted that look today. And all of these eyeshadows are freaking stunning. Take a look at this one. It's like a duochrome kind of gorgeousness. So pretty. So I'm going to be putting all these back and selecting something new. I also wanted to mention, so I do have my 2 eyeshadow palettes here. Again, these are in a Pan Those palettes for next year. That's why I started early, because I have 2 big palettes and 1 little palette. This is just a bonus palette just to get some use. This I'm really trying to pan a lot. So I'm keeping these in always. These will always be in my Shop My Stash. This one I will be keeping in. It's the Urban Decay Moondust palette. I really never got around to using this very much because I had so many other things. Plus I had new shadows coming in. I actually just received a couple of eyeshadows that I ordered through Black Friday, and I will be getting more stuff coming in, but I do want to use these because they're gorgeous and they're perfect for Christmas. There's like a reddishy orange color. There's like a silver, a gold, a blue, a green. There's like so many beautiful colors. So for the next couple weeks, I'm going to try and use this a lot. so that can stay in. So now we can go ahead and put everything back and select new things. And I'm just going to shimmy you guys over here. Hopefully you can see everything well. So these are my smaller palettes. There's some pigments, there's some like, these are where I put all of my liquid eyeshadows back here. So I'll go ahead and put those away later. Or actually I'll put these here. I have my Natasha Denona liquid eyeshadow, the multi-chrome one. I want to bring this in, and I also want to bring in, where is it? Right here, the One Size liquid eyeshadow, because they're new. I haven't worn them. You can tell they're still in their packaging, so I haven't worn them. So I want to get use of that. I also want to bring in, let's see, I don't want to bring in a lot, so I got to keep that in the back of my mind. I'm going to bring in the Nude Rich by Huda Beauty. So I'll bring this one in. It's really, really pretty. A lot of nice deep chocolate shades and cranberry shades. So I'll bring that in. And then I'm working on all of these in my 12 grams by Christmas. I won't get to 12 grams, I know that already, but definitely fun using some of my eyeshadows up that I haven't really used in a long time. And then this is my bronzer contour face powder, loose powder-esque kind of drawer. This has been recently done because I don't have a whole lot going on in here, and I wanted to have a drawer where I could grow some things that I knew I didn't have a lot of. So I think what I'm going to do, because I'm putting my bronzer away, and I do have a bronzer in this palette. I have the Laguna bronzer here that I need to pan next year. So I think I'm going to leave any bronzers out for now and really focus on these ones more in summer next year. And this is my highlight drawer. So I'll bring you guys down quite a bit here. And I'm going to put some of these away. I hope you can see. I'm trying really hard to position you guys really good. I have a lot of highlighters. I'm going to put some of these away while I'm selecting, but my goal this month is to have things that aren't going to overwhelm me, because there was so much in this, like say 4 or 5 highlighters and like the same or more eyeshadow palettes. Like, it was just a lot. So what I want to do is just select maybe like one highlighter palette or one highlighter or something, or 2 highlighters, whatever, and then just grab as I need. So I think what I'm going to do is select, I want to do a new one. I'm going to use, do I want to use my Dior? I think I might use my new Dior. Let's see what's in the back here. I have 4 Dior highlighters that are new to me. I blew my budget out of the water this year, which is bad. That's why I'm on a no buy next year, a low buy, pardon me, next year. I think I'm going to do, oh my gosh, this is so hard. I'm going to do rose gold. So this is the rose gold palette. I think I'm going to do this one. My yellow gold, or just pure gold, whatever it's called, pure gold. That one has one of these loose. I do not know how to fix that. So if you guys know how to fix that or glue it back in or whatever I need to use, leave it in the comments, or like tell me who to watch to find that out, because I just haven't had the time to look into it. But I definitely want to get some use out of my expensive stuff. And because I think that these are such amazing highlighters, I'm definitely going to pull this one in for sure. That's it for highlighters. I only need the one because it has 4 different highlighters in it. So I'm going to leave it at that. Oh, I almost forgot to put my other highlighters away. All right, and now we're going to move on to my blushes. So blush again, I have 4 blushes in here and I need to move these, so I'm not going to select, you know what, maybe I should select one. What do I have in here? So these are like pinks and like a rose color, and then this one is like a peachy whatever color. I think I need something that's a little more neutral. So maybe I will bring in Gingerly from MAC. I'll bring this one in because it's so beautiful and it's just like a really like neutral color. I'll bring that in. And I think what I'll do for, oh my goodness, I don't even know what to do for this, to be completely honest. This is my face powder or face highlighter and palette, whatever drawer, face palette drawer. It's very overwhelming right now, and there's still more on the way from Black Friday. I know I wanted to pull in one of these glow kits because they're super old. Like these are the OG glow palettes. What is Gleam? Let's see what this is like. This one's kind of light. I'm going to move you back a little. This one's kind of light. That's pretty. I'm going to bring this one in too, actually. So I'm going to do Anastasia Glow Kit in Gleam. And I did want to use up this, but I will just have to grab it whenever I need it. And then I grabbed way more than I thought I was going to for highlighters. Like way more. For contour, I have contour and bronzer already in that palette. So, oh, you know what? I wanted to use this up. This is Buff from MAC. I'm going to put back Gingerly and I'm going to use Buff instead because I really want to use up that single blush because I don't have really anywhere to store it because all of my storage is full from my MAC blushes, and I do want to actually get these in singles. I don't mind. This is a really sturdy and gorgeous palette from MAC, but I like them in singles for some reason better, I think. So I think I'm going to just use those all up. Of course, I probably won't ever use them all up, but I will try. And I think that's it for this drawer. So let's go ahead. Oh, you guys, I have all these new things. The Hourglass face thing. What else do I have in here that's new? I bought a Natasha Denona face palette, a couple back here. Like, I have so many new things, but I need to use other things and I don't want to overwhelm myself. I've already said I wasn't going to overwhelm myself. Okay, so I'm going to put back the It's Designer palette from MAC. I'm going to put back the Sunrise palette from Natasha Denona. I think that's all that goes in here. Maybe I will put my Makeup Revolution palette in here. I don't even know. No, I have that down below actually with my other ones. And then the rest go in other drawers. So I think, do I need anything in here? I don't know that I want to use anything in here right now. Maybe I want to use this. This is new for me. It's not new now, but it's new for me. And I could take it out of its packaging if I use it. And this is really cute for holiday. So, you know what? I have so many of these. No, I'm going to use this one actually. Because I can totally do that. And then, yeah, I'm going to select in this drawer. Sorry for my arm like being in the screen. But this is a mess. This whole drawer system right here is like a mess. But as I start using things, they'll have a little more space. I took this out of here, even though I haven't used it yet. This is the Pinks from Juvia's, and I really wanted to use this. I think I'm going to pull it in, actually. I can't not pull that one in. It's too pretty. And I've been loving the Black Owned Brand beauty products lately. Like, they are just really blowing it out of the water right now. And then I have the Smoke Sessions to put away, and I want to pull in She's in Parties. This is already more than I was going to pull in. This is already way more. I was going to pull in 2 eyeshadow palettes. I already have 3, and already all of my my eyeshadows that I'm working on. So I'm just going to raise you guys up again. And we're going to start over here. So this system right here, this is my my drawer system where I keep my, oh, that is way wrong. Here we go. This is my drawer system where I keep like all of my big palettes, but I also have a drawer that I have new big eyeshadow palettes. And I want to make sure you guys can really see this. So these are new, these ones are new to me. I just got these in the mail yesterday from Shine by SD. I love these. I have this one on my eyes today. And I also have worn most of these things this year. So I think what I'm going to do is not select out of this drawer. And we're going to go into another one, which is way up here. So this is the drawer where when I get everything new, it all comes into this drawer. So I have a couple of things in here I have to show in a haul, but most of these ones right here are all already shown and I can start using, but I don't want to put them in the drawer until I use them because the packaging is so hefty, but I like to keep things separate. I'm like such an organized control freak. So I'm gonna for sure pull in this Carnival palette, Carnival 3 Love Tahiti by Be Perfect Cosmetics. And I cannot wait to use this. I don't know why it's taking me so long, but that's the one I'm going to pull in. I haven't used this, but I've pulled off the packaging and put it away already. I did try to pull it in last month after I filmed my video, and it was just too much, so I put it away. So that is something that I will probably work on bringing in the future, but not right now. So let's go ahead and put some of this stuff away. I am so sorry that I am a mess and my videos are like crazy like this, but you guys are so great. And I know you don't mind watching the havoc because, hey, we're all human and not all of us have time to edit. So I'm putting in this incredibly gorgeous palette. So pretty. I can't believe I haven't used that yet. I'm just like shaking my head at myself. All right, so eyeshadows, I will put this in here. Face palettes can go in here. I hope these all fit. Oh yeah, perfect. And then again, eyeshadows, does this fit in here? Yes. And then this is another face. Oh my gosh, there's so much room in here. I love this. Okay, so then I have these two like liquid ones I have to actually, I should be putting this here. I am so sorry. So I want to put my liquid eyeshadows here. So now you can see that I have the nude palette and the Juvia's palette in with my Lorac Mini Pro palette. There's nothing in here because I have no extra highlighters other than this one, and I'm not even sure if it would fit. Maybe it will. Oh, it does. I'm going to keep that separate then in there. And then in here we have the blush from MAC and Buff, the highlighter palette from Anastasia, which has really pretty shades. I don't know why I haven't used those sooner. And then in the drawer next to it, we just have these two little palettes. This one is the MAC Holiday palette. I think that was from, I want to say 2019. And then this one, She's in Parties from Melt Cosmetics, which I am just becoming obsessed with Melt Cosmetics lately. I just ordered another palette as well to come to me, but I gotta watch. Actually, I've ordered a couple of Melt palettes, but they're stuck in the mail right now, and I'm literally like trying to email and find out where they are. So that's everything for my next Shop My Stash for the next month. The reason, again, I'm going to be trying to use less eyeshadow palettes is because I really want to focus on getting some usage of these. In today's eye look with my Shine by SD Cosmetics, I used Bitten and Corrupt. And I want to say that's Beaches and Cream. no, creme brulee, pardon me. And then also I want to get some more usage of these because I have weighed them and the weight is just not going down. Like I used them for a month already and I can certainly see more usage, but I want to see pans. I want to see the weights going down when I weigh them. So I need to start focusing on that stuff and using companion palettes instead of just using only one eyeshadow palette. I need to try to combine a bunch of them. So that's just my personal goal. This actually has to go back as well. I think I've used this once. This is my Lee Swatche bronzer. I'm actually going to put this back. I forgot I took that out. This is just a mirror, which I don't even know. I'm just going to put that in this drawer. This is my little MAC sample. This was in my my sample project. So loving this actually. I love what they do, these little MAC whatever you call these. I like this size. This is really cute, especially for travel. This is super cute. MAC should sell these all the time. They're so cute. I'm using this Revolution Makeup setting spray. Don't love it at all. Can't wait to try my next one, but I'm the type of person I like to use something completed before I open up a whole bunch of other ones. So that's a problem. I might have to start getting out of my comfort zone and opening up one or two setting sprays at a time. But this one I use for my eyebrows. I use the glycerin soap, so I use the regular Fix Plus. And then this one with the coconut scent, I spray all over my face because I love it so much. Oops. I love that scent so much. I'm sorry for all the noise. And then this one is my Sephora drops, which will be in a project next year. That's why it's out. So yeah, we're good. I have lots of space. Hopefully, like if I start to use through a bunch of things and I see my goals starting to get met, I might grab occasionally here and there other things, but my real focus is going to be this stuff. So I can't wait to tell you guys what I think. I can't wait to use this palette. I'm so excited. So really hope you guys enjoyed that. I just wanted to come on and say hello, and I really am hoping you guys are doing well. December is a really nice month. I really like the fact that so many YouTubers are posting like almost every single day, and it's inspired me to post almost every single day. I'm not doing Vlogmas, but I am just posting more often because I'm feeling like more things are now coming in with like Black Friday sales, and like all these pans are ending and new projects are starting, and so it's just exciting and there's a lot going on, and I'm preparing myself for my empties video coming up. I'm preparing myself for more like swatch and wear and try on videos. Just a whole bunch of things. I want to do a collection video at some point when I'm really happy with the way my collection is and stuff. So although you guys really see the stuff that I have in my Shop My Stash, I really want to go through everything with you guys. And I also want to see for myself, like remind myself of what do I have and whatever. So I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to give this a like if you like this. I would love it if you would subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.